We are live here in Park Sean McCool in Ballybofey. It is round one of the Lidl Ladies National Football League. Absolutely glorious and splendid sunshine here. Yeah, hearing myself back perfectly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Delighted to be joined by former Donegal manager Francie Friel here in the press box. The Donegal team just warming up to our left-hand side, still waiting Sean Finnegan's side to come out. Okay. Jesus, Rory, some setup, man. Can I ask you a personal question? Yeah.
Okay, you're going to get a brief up, start in practice, right? Okay? 3 or 4 minutes go, really, really intense.
You must have heard what I was thinking. You must have heard what I was thinking. I was thinking Westmeath should be here. There is toilets down the back of the stand as well, Gary.
I've got the defibrillator right across the wires.
I'm walking through the tunnel up in. I'm walking through the tunnel up in Lidl. Oh, sorry, Ballybofey.
Yes, welcome to the 2021 Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 1 clash between Donegal, the hosts, and the ladies from the Lake County Westmeath, live from Park Sean McCool here in Ballybofey. It is 204 days since Donegal were last in competitive action, a championship defeat to Dublin, while it's 154 days since Westmeath were defeated by Meath in the intermediate football final at headquarters Crow Park in Dublin. Joining me today in the commentary box, it is former Donegal manager Francie Friel. And Francie, I just read out the days there since both these sides were last in competitive action. It is so long, and I think everybody involved in the ladies' game, because we've had so many different groups back between underage and men's and that. First of all, it's just fantastic to be back.
That's for sure, Paddy. It's great for to be back, and it's good day as well. So it doesn't add to the thing as well. So everybody's glad to be back to a bit of normality, get the games going again.
Yeah, sure, and absolutely, we have to say for all our viewers, conditions absolutely splendid here. I took a little bit of a walk on the pitch earlier on, Francie. It's a little bit damp, but listen, we're happy enough with that, so we're expecting a good game today. Yeah,
definitely so. It is. The pitch is very hard, but just a wee bit of bit of water on top of it, so it could be a bit slippy and stuff. But listen, it's ideal. It's a very good day for football. Yeah, just watching the Donegal team here down to our left-hand side, warming up in the town end of McCool Park in Ballybofey. Westmeath going through their pre-match routine. I mentioned, of course, their last competitive match in the intermediate football final. They lost out to neighbours Meath that day out on the 20th of December. What are we expecting from today's match, Francie? Obviously Donegal, probably because they're operating at a different level in the championship, probably favourites going into this one. Yes, definitely so, and pose home advantage as well, carry a bit of power as well in that. But pose Westmeath suffered a defeat to their neighbours Meath in the intermediate final, and I was just doing a bit of research this morning. Meath were in the final twice and they won it last year, so pose Westmeath will be looking to get back to the final and try and win that. And Donegal, they were in a group last year with Dublin and Waterford, and they got beat by Dublin, and that only one team qualified. So listen, suppose the Waterford game didn't make much odds in the grand scheme of things, but they'll be glad to be back now in the league, trying to find your feet before the championship.
Yeah, and we'll just go through the teams in just a few moments' time. We mentioned, of course, Donegal losing out to Dublin last year, and of course we did have the championship draw during the week. We will at some stage talk about that as well. The Donegal team has been named. Of course, the programme was released earlier on in the week online, and it's no change from that. In goals, it is Aoife McColgan. Full back line of Niamh Carr, Evelyn McGinley and Emer Gallagher. Half back line of Anne-Marie Logue, Megan Ryan and Amy Boyle Carr. Ilarna Parka, it's Katie Hearn and Shelley Tsuig. Half forward line, it's Blonid McLaughlin and Niamh McLaughlin. Of course, they are sisters from the Moville club. Niamh Boyle from the St Noel's club makes up the half forward line rather. And inside, it is Niamh Higgerty, Karen Guthrie and Geraldine McLaughlin. The Westmeath team, it shows one change from the match programme and the screen that you can see in front of you right now. In goals, it is Sinead Byrne from the Milltown club. Full back line of Niamh Spellman, Jennifer Rogers and Emma Kelly. Half back line, and this is where we see the change. Rachel Dillon at number 5. Aoife Brady wearing number 6 does not play. In comes number 18, Fiona Coyle from the Roxford Bridge. Of course, they are the current ladies county champions in Westmeath. So number 18, Fiona Coyle, in for Aoife Brady. At number 7, it is Tara Fagan from the Mullingar Shamrocks Club. In the middle of the park, it's Vicky Carr, of course, daughter of former Dublin manager Tommy Carr and Tracy Dillon. Half forward line, it's captain Fiona Claffey, Leona Archibald and Anna Jones. And inside, Lucy McCartan, Karen Higgerty and Sarah Dillon. We look at, there's a lot of experience in that side, and very strong up the middle, of course, Jennifer Rogers, full back, and Leona Archibald. She knows where the post is. It's a good Westmeath team, Francie.
Yeah, definitely so. It's a very good Westmeath team, and you know, Fiona Claffey, Leona Archibald and Anna Jones are very strong half forward line, and if Donegal are to win the game today, they need to keep them 3 people quiet, you know. And Lucy McCartan in the corner as well is a good player, and there's a young girl out of the minors, Sarah Dillon. So listen, they have a good team. And for the Donegal side, like Donegal's full forward line, like Niamh Higgerty, Karen Guthrie and Geraldine McLaughlin, you know, it's as good a full forward line as in the country, the ladies, you know. So if Westmeath are to have a chance of one, they'll have to curtail them 3.
They certainly will. You mentioned Lucy McCartan, of course, a very good soccer player as well, plays with Peamount United in Dublin, a really, really talented player. What will Westmeath, you know from managing Donegal, and we won't be biased here today, but you know from managing Donegal and Geraldine McLaughlin, of course, you presided over Termon's All-Ireland victory as well a couple of years ago in the Senior Club Championship. And what are Westmeath going to have to do to curtail your own club lady, Geraldine McLaughlin?
Listen, you know, Geraldine's a special talent, and listen, that's when every team goes up against Donegal, it's about curtailing Geraldine, you know. And I think, you know, as games going on, other girls are coming on to play, because listen, Geraldine's going to be marked by at least 2 players. There'll be someone playing in front there and someone, but that'll leave someone else free. And you know, even there's 2 people marking Geraldine, you know, she'll still find the space, and she's very aware now of who the free woman is and bring them into the game as well. So listen, it's a big ask for Westmeath too, you know, to come down here. As I said, they're intermediate, you know, this is senior league, but the championship, like Donegal, looking to get off to a good start here for the senior, you know, getting ready for the senior championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the draws as well were made on Thursday evening for the championship, and it's a very busy schedule for everybody. Westmeath in a group with Longford, Wexford and Sligo, and in the senior grade it's Donegal, Galway and Kerry. And we have this league campaign, and then it's straight into the league, you know, into the league semi-finals and that. So it's hectic, you know, and that's where the squad's going to come in, Francie.
Yeah, and then posing on top of that, Donegal's in the Ulster Championship too has to be run as well, you know. So they've got Cavan in the back of that. Donegal didn't enter the Ulster Championship last year, but they're back in it this year again. So listen, that's another thing, you know. Maxwell wanted one as well, you know. They've you know, been very successful in the last few years in that Ulster Championship as well. So you know, probably that's your bread and butter for starters, you know. And then going on to the senior championship, Donegal, Galway and Kerry, like, you know, only 2 teams come out of that. So you know, you'd fancy Galway probably they've got to the semi-final the last few years, and between Donegal and Kerry to get out of the group. And for Westmeath, you know, they're in a group of 4. So
yeah, we'll just pause you there, Francie. We'll stop for our on Navian. Yes, Arán beating out over the PA system here in the Cool Park in Ballybofey. The 2021 Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 1 about to get underway. The Westmeath team just going into their pre-match huddle, of course, managed by Sean Finnegan. Of course, former, as I said, Dublin manager Tommy Carr is there as well. Donegal up to our left-hand side, but the Westmeath team Just having a final discussion. Fiona Claffey, it'll be very important talking to a number of players before the match from both camps. It's going to be so important to try and get off this season to a good start, as referee John Devlin showing some soccer skills there in the middle of the park. He will take charge of today's contest. Devlin, he is originally from Dublin, but he has been living in Galway for the past 28 to 30 years. Of course, he is in the army, and he's stationed in Renmore, just outside Galway City. He was a fourth official last year in the intermediate football final between Westmeath and Meath, and as I said, he is in the army, and he is certainly, he told me before the match, he never runs out of steam when he's running. This is his 10th year as an inter-county referee. So the Westmeath team take their place. They will be hitting from right to left. They will be playing against the elements in this opening half. And just looking at the flags here, Francie, the breeze is picking up, and it's going to be favouring the Sheerconnell ladies in the opening 30 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Paddy, the ones going down into the fun day end goals here now. So anybody knows the pitch, there's a big strong breeze there now. So listen, Donegal trying to take advantage of that. Yeah, we are about to get underway. As I said, the breeze, if anything, it is picking up. I was here quite early this morning, so it is advantage Donegal in this opening 30 minutes. I see Karen Guthrie went to the middle of the field for the throw up there. So yeah, Karen Guthrie, she is named at number 14, of course, from the Glenfin club, originally of course from Castle Finn, as John Devlin just puts signals to both umpires, asking them, are they ready? We are about to get underway. Devlin throws in the ball. Guthrie gets a hand to it, finds Katie Hearn. Hearn just looked up momentarily, has support from Amy Boyle-Carr if she wants it, but decides to go long. Oh, and there's a chance here for Donegal right away. And well, what a start for Maxie Curran's troops. The ball is to the back of the net after just 16 seconds. The green flag goes up. I think it was Katie Hearn's ball in, and it evaded both the corner forward and the full back on that occasion. And well, that's a bit of a disaster for the Lake County there, but a glorious start for Maxie Curran's troops. It's Donegal 1 goal, Westmeath no score after just seconds. I think it was actually number 11, Eve McLaughlin, kicked the ball, tried to get the ball inside to Geraldine. Geraldine made a brilliant run, and I think Geraldine's down here injured too. She collided with the Westmeath, and the goalkeeper didn't know to Geraldine. Geraldine didn't touch the ball and stayed into the net. Brilliant start for Donegal, and what Maxie would have wanted. Yeah, it's just a little bit of confusion from Eve McLaughlin's pass inside, wasn't it? They had a very good pass, and normally Geraldine would get there, but she just didn't get it, and the goalkeeper thought that she was going to get it, and she just took her eye off the ball and straight past her into the goals. So Donegal off to a great start. Yeah, and every Donegal supporter will be holding their breath at the moment, because Geraldine McLaughlin is receiving some medical attention at the moment. But really, we talked about the importance of a good start for either side, and Donegal will be delighted with that. Oh, delighted, very delighted. Katie Hearn and Karen Guthrie in the middle of the field, and they won the throw up, and this just shows you, like Donegal men last night, they won the throw up as well and got a score off the first thing. So it's a brilliant start for Donegal, and hopefully they can build on it now. Yeah, Geraldine McLaughlin still down, of course, from the Termon club. And it's remarkable, Francie, that it's quite hard to believe that Geraldine doesn't actually have an all-star yet. Yeah, listen, you get past talking about it now. I have a manager, I've worked with her, and she's a fabulous player and goes beyond how she's not getting an all-star, but listen, the powers that be decide, and they're not giving her the all-star, so hopefully she get one before she ends her career, because I think, between winning all Ireland with Donegal now and getting an all-star, that's all she's left to win, so hopefully she can continue playing football. Yeah, and of course this is Geraldine's 100th appearance for Donegal, a remarkable milestone for the Termon clubwoman, and she's still receiving attention. John Devlin just walking out there as Sinead Byrne will begin the restart here. As I said, splendid conditions here in Donegal, and referee John Devlin just signals Sinead Byrne to kick the ball out from the Milltown club. Well caught there by Rachel Dillon, lays it off. In possession now is Vicky Carr from the St. Lomans club. She goes short. Westmeath's Rachel Dillon now gives the ball inside, looking for Sarah Dillon, the sister. Yeah, three sisters, of course, on this Westmeath squad. Will she take on the shot on this occasion? Just trying to get around her woman. She gets a shot, I know, and this could be dangerous as well. And I think, yes, that's a free in. John Devlin had up his hand, so a free in to Westmeath, and a good response, Francie.
Yeah, good response from Westmeath there. Suppose the referee didn't give Geraldine much of a chance. They had a woman spared because Geraldine was still getting up from her injury, and they got the kick out off for the free woman and they got down the pitch. And it's a free now in a scoreable position, so they should get this.
Yeah, and it's going to be Anna Jones who's going to take this one from the Mullingar Shamrocks Club. 21 metres out. Takes a couple of steps back. Goes through her little routine beforehand. Got 1-5 in the intermediate final last year, and she strikes that one, and unlike Anna Jones, that one goes to the right and wide.
Yeah, that's a bad wide, you know. I know there's a bit of a breeze, but like it's only about 21 yards out. You should be scoring them, you know. It's a bad miss.
Yeah, kick out comes here, won by Niamh Carr. She just lays the ball off to her fellow corner back, Emer Gallagher. Driving forward now as the ball is kicked inside. It's 2v2 in there. Oh, and that's a beautiful work there by Karen Guthrie from Glenfin, but she strikes, and that one goes to the left and wide.
Yeah, listen, what do you call her? Karen did very well there. Got the ball, won the ball, and took a shot. Could have got over the bar, but just dropped wide. Yeah,
Westmeath with the quick restart, intelligent play there from Sinead Byrne, of course, across all grades in the ladies and men. The restart so important in modern day Gaelic football. Ball kicked inside here, won by Karen Higgerty. Surely she's fouled. Referee says yes, Westmeath want to get on with this one quickly, but referee John Devlin just having a word with number 5 for Donegal and Marie Lowe there, and it's going to be a chance here for Leona Archibald to get Westmeath's first score. So, wearing number 11 from the St. Lomans Club. Yeah, I think we have a substitute, Francie.
Yeah. Just on the ladies there, Paddy, just it's a roll-on, roll-off basis, you know, unlimited subs. It's not like the men's game, so...
yeah, and that's a change, obviously, from previous years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a change, and I think it's to do with, you know, preventing injuries and stuff like that, you know, because they've been a short running, they've only been back 4 or 5 weeks, you know, so... you can see from the men's game there's a lot of soft tissue injuries happening, so the ladies have come up with this rule, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Donegal on the attack. Amy Boyle Carr gives the ball inside, but that's good tackling there from the Westmeath defence. They're coming forward now. They really have settled down since conceding that early goal. Beautiful ball inside here, finds Karen Higgerty trying to get away from her woman, gets in the shot, and it's a probing one, but it's going to be dealt with competently there by Aoife McColgan from Malin. She gives the ball out here, finds Blonid McLaughlin. Good work there. Good attack there from Westmeath. They will be disappointed that they didn't register a score as John Devlin puts up the hand, and it's going to be a free to Tyrconnell just inside their own half. So we've played 10 minutes. Just the one score to tell you about, and what an important one it was. Niamh McLaughlin's goal separating the sides. Donegal 1 goal. It is Westmeath no score. We have another substitute on. Impossible to see from here with the sun just blazing into us. Yes, Geraldine McLaughlin is making way. I'll just tell you, of course, with the rolling substitutes. So as Francie rightly said, both teams can take on as many players as we want. So we will try and do our best to keep up with you there. I'm not sure who came on there, Francie. Just can't see it from my vantage point here, but we will get that substitution in a moment as Westmeath deal with that one well. It is with Fiona Claffey, plays her club football in Dublin with Foxrock Cabin Sealy coming out here, and it's going to be a free to Westmeath. So Donegal 1 goal. Westmeath still yet to register a score. Donegal will take on Mayo next week here in Ballybofey, while Westmeath will travel to Pearse Stadium in Salthill to take on Galway. Of course, they lost out last night to Mayo by 2-15 to 2-14. It's going to be a free here, going to be taken by Leona Archibald, but really and truly, I can't emphasise enough, that breeze is picking up. So while some people are saying, why aren't you taking particular shots on when you're down on the ground, it is quite strong. It is Fiona Claffey in possession once again. Gives the ball now to coming through the midfielder Vicky Carr, finds Lucy McCartan trying to get away her shot. Donegal though have funneled loads of bodies behind the ball, plays a quick one to Leona Archibald. Beautiful move there by Westmeath. And it comes off the post. Very unlucky there. Who's it going to fall to? It's still in the arms of the Westmeath ladies. They're coming forward at the moment. The strike comes in, and I think that is the Lake County's first score. Super work, yes. The ball is put over the bar, and that was good work on that occasion. Francie, Donegal 1 goal, Westmeath 1 point.
We've no time to rest. The kick-out's gone away and Donegal's in the attack. And a turnover here now. I'm just watching there. Geraldine was brought off. She's getting intensive treatment over on the far side here from the physio. So I'll say Geraldine's go back on. I'll say she's just getting a bit of tape or something around the ankle or whatever. And she'll be probably back on in a couple of minutes. But Donegal need to get a grip here. Westmeath have won the kick-out and back on the ascendancy. Are in here again.
Yeah, Leona Archibald in possession. Gives the ball inside, but it evades the corner forward Sarah Dillon, and really that was a captain score there from Fiona Claffey. As I said, plays her club football in Dublin. An excellent score. She works as an accountant. It has been a really entertaining game here in Ballybofey. It's the green and gold now on the attack. Coming through is Shelley Twig. She lays the ball off. It's with Niamh Higgerty now from Moville, kicking into the river, and that one goes to the right and wide.
Yeah, I just see the sub came on there for Geraldine's Kate McGlanahan from Moville. She's a wee small girl playing on side. Good movement there. Won the ball. She laid it off.
Yep. As Sinead Byrne goes short with the restart. And a bit of a mix-up in the Donegal, or rather the Westmeath defence, but they have made amends on this occasion. Westmeath trailing Donegal here by 2 points, coming up on 10 minutes. Of course, there is no clock or hooter in McCool Park in Ballybofey, so obviously the screen that you're looking at says 10 minutes. The referee will have obviously added on time at the end. It is Donegal now in possession. A little bit of space here, but that's a poor ball inside on that occasion. And the Westmeath defence doing very well for
Yeah, doing very well. And see number 4 there, she's playing as a sweeper for Westmeath. Emma Kelly, she's just sitting in front of the full forward line there. So Donegal have a +1 as well. So
yeah,
Amy Rose Carr seems to be Donegal's +1.
Yeah, so it's going to be a free here to Westmeath. Just inside the Donegal half, and Emer Gallagher getting a tick in. Yes, we have another substitute.
Geraldine back on.
Coming on, yeah, it's Geraldine McLaughlin is coming back on. So thankfully, I think if you're a Donegal supporter watching that one, wherever you're watching in the world, that'll be a huge sigh of relief as Lucy McCartan stands over this one. From the St. Lomans club also goes short to her club mate Leona Archibald. She goes inside. Archibald getting on a lot of possession. She really is the catalyst for this Westmeath side. She goes inside now looking for Sarah Dillon from a very acute angle, and the white flag goes up. That is a terrific score by Sarah Dillon. Beautiful move, Francie.
Yeah, listen, Donegal need to get a grip on Archibald there. She's creating a lot of havoc for Donegal. Leona Archibald's getting on a lot of ball, and she's just threading passes through there. It's another turnover here again.
She's an excellent player.
Excellent player. Great ball player there. She's just looking for the ball inside every time. And that was a great score there.
And Donegal have not scored since their goal after 18 seconds, but they are coming on the attack now with Amy Boyle Carr. Very talented sports person indeed. She finds Shelley Tuig, originally from Bantir in County Cork, to Karen Guttery. She lays off possession. Donegal driving forward, but John Devlin puts up the arm, and it's going to be a free in to the green and gold.
Yeah, that's a lovely ball in by Shelley there inside, and Karen Guttery won the ball out front and offloaded to Niamh Higgerty. Niamh Higgerty bust a pace. The hand was up. The referee played the advantage, but no advantage, so it's back to a free again now. So Geraldine chipped this over the bar.
Yep.
About top of the D there, about 20 yards out, so straight in front of the goal, so it should be a score.
Yeah, Geraldine McLaughlin bounces it twice, just to the left of the post, but you would have to fancy Geraldine McLaughlin to put this one over. So 12 minutes 40 seconds gone. Chance for Donegal here to go back into a 2-point lead, and Geraldine McLaughlin, she duly obliges. She's not going to miss from there.
No, she's not going to miss from there, you know, and Donegal needed that too, because there was they were just only from the score they got after the 30 or 40 seconds. That's what 7 or 8 minutes into the game, and that's their scores from a free kick, you know. But Westmeath have been, you know, in charge there. They're going well at the minute, and just they haven't kicked on. They haven't got enough scores because they've plenty of the ball. But listen, hopefully they'll continue, keep going.
Yeah, and they've dealt with that goal, as we said a number of times, really, really well. It's always a good sign in a team, France.
Yeah, definitely so, because you know, a goal's a killer start. But you know, and ladies football goals are quite, you know, common. So there's probably there's a long bit to go yet. So you know, Westmeath are going well.
Yeah, as Westmeath now come forward, a number of ladies making a move inside, but it's a short pass to Lucy McCartan. Thought about the pass inside also. She breaks in, trying to break into the Donegal 21 metre line. Has lost her footing. As I said, it's beautiful conditions here, but the pitch may be quite slippy, and it's going to be a free into Westmeath.
Yeah, free in there. It's a very soft free, you know. See if Donegal are even giving out a hand on the back at all. It's easy for the referee to make a decision. It's a soft free to give away for Donegal because the body's round.
Yeah, Anna Jones with a chance here just to the left of the post outside the circle. A chance to reduce the arrears once again. Expect her to put this one over, and yeah, she's just disappointed with that one. It goes to the right and wide.
Yeah, that's the second scoreable free that she's missed now. The opposite side this time, and she just got her range wrong there, and just bad miss now. So Donegal in favour of that now.
Yeah, Donegal coming forward here with Niamh Connell's Amy Boyle Carr. She goes inside looking for Niamh Higgerty from Moville, just lays off possession. Beautiful run there by Niamh McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes short, but Donegal, and it's well turned over. Superb work there from Vicky Carr.
Brilliant work there, brilliant work, because the ball went into Geraldine. I was just thinking there's going to be a goal here. There's a great turnover, and Donegal turned the ball over, have they?
Yeah. Excellent tackling in this contest. Good work there from Tara Fagan. Goes short. There's a couple of Westmeath runners inside, but Donegal deal with that one quite well as Blonde McLaughlin now picks up possession. As a player for supportive, she wants it from Niamh Higgerty. Higgerty trying to take on her woman, taking on Sue. Gets into the Westmeath 45 metre line. It's still Donegal 1-1, Westmeath 2 points. We have played a quarter of an hour. Of course, there will be time added on at the end as the ball is kicked inside here, looking for Karen Guthrie. She is in the corner, trying to get away from her woman. It's a ball inside, and well dealt with again by that Westmeath defence. Francie, really the story of the game so far, both defences most definitely on top, apart from that little lapse at the start.
Yeah, definitely so. And I think Donegal's kind of playing into Westmeath's hands too. Donegal, a lot of players in the central areas, they're playing with no width at all. As they get the ball out wide, instead of playing through the central zones, they make it a better. There's another free in again there now. It's a very soft free to be given away. You know, Emer Geller seems Emer's ticked as well, so she's lucky. She could be even bother here.
Yeah,
that's the second ticking now for her. So the next one she'll be a yellow card. She'll be gone.
Yeah. So Leona Archibald is going to take this one just outside the 21 metre line, facing into the breeze. It's amazing, just after dying once again the breeze, and she goes short to Sarah Dillon. Dillon takes on the shot. The umpires deliberate over that one, but it goes to the left and wide. Another wide for Westmeath, slightly more difficult on that occasion, but they've had a lot of possession, Westmeath, and then they will be disappointed they're trailing, Francie.
Yeah, that's another scoreable chance there. You know, see, Leona Archibald went short with a free kick, and it's a great shot off, but just didn't go over the bar. Niamh Higgerty's been very good for Donegal here. She's getting a lot of ball, but it's just, I said, Donegal are kind of crowding it out. It's been easy for Westmeath to defend it. Yep. Karen Guthrie's on it here now.
Pass inside to Karen Guthrie, being pushed out to the Westmeath 21, back to Niamh Higgerty, who in turn goes short to Donegal's playmaker Niamh McLaughlin. She lays the ball off, and eventually the ball is kicked over the bar, and I think it's Katie Hearn who fires that one over, and that's a good score from Donegal. Donegal now 1-1 Westmeath, or 1-2 rather. Westmeath 2 points, a 3-point lead here for Maxi Curran's troops.
Yeah, it's a great score there. Kitty just waited in central zone. The ball came back and took a shot over the bar. See, Amy Boyle Carr's gone off there. Must be a bit of an injury, so see who's replacing her here now.
It is virtually impossible to keep up with the rolling subs. We've had 5 or 6 already as we're trying to follow the play, but Amy Boyle-Carr has went off. We will tell you in a few seconds who has come on as the ball is played through here to Leona Archibald, showing so well in that Westmeath half forward line. She is the ball into Fiona Coyle, into the Donegal 13, back to Archibald. Works as a barmaid, such an accomplished Gaelic footballer. Ball played through, Donegal funneling bodies back, but it's with Anna Jones, and Anna Jones gets in the shot there. Shot is blocked, but there's an infringement there, and we will have a free in to Westmeath.
Roisin Rogers has come on there to replace Amy Boyle-Carr, so she slotted in there now. So listen, Donegal are under a bit of pressure here. Westmeath are doing well, they're keeping in the game apart from the goal here. Westmeath being top possessions and stuff here now, so we'll see how we get on here now. The free kick,
we'll see. It is Anna Jones. The breeze just against her here. The elements as she takes on the strike, and that is a beautiful strike, and she's got on a lot of possession. We're going for a water break here, but that's a great sign in a player, Francie, when you miss 1 or 2 chances and then you pop up, and with the breeze, that was not an easy kick. Superb work there from Anna Jones.
Brilliant. She missed the first 2, and that probably was the harder of the 3.
Yeah.
Paddy, and she got it over the bar. It's a great score to go on now, the water break. Just like from Donegal's point of view, Donegal, they're playing with no real width at all, and they're just playing into Westmeath's hands. They need to get a bit of width in their team. Everybody wants to be in the ball in the central positions, and it's easy for Westmeath to defend because they know that the ball's looking to go inside to Geraldine and Karen Guthrie, and they're playing a +1 in front of that as well. But Donegal are kind of playing into their hands. And listen, Westmeath have a lot of possession, and Archibald's getting a lot of ball for Westmeath, and Donegal need to cut that out because she seems to be the playmaker all the time.
It's hard to contend that Westmeath possibly have been the better side in this, in this 16, 17 minutes, 18, whatever it is, because they've had a lot of possession, and we've mentioned it a few times. It's how they reacted to that goal. Some teams might put down their hands and then they concede another 2 or 3 points, but Sean Finnegan, in a way, okay, they're trailing, they're playing against the breeze, he'll be quite happy.
He definitely will, conceded the goal after 40 seconds, and they're really in this game, and apart from a couple of, bad wides there, now they could have been in the lead, and as I said, like the goal, it came early so that they have time to recover. If that happened 2 or 3 minutes to go, it could be game over. But listen, it's 40 seconds into the game, and you'll always get time to recover. And Westmeath have showed, since they conceded the goal earlier on, that they've been the better team, and they should be in front.
Leona Archibald, she is everything good about Westmeath, if you like. She comes deep when she has to, she moves inside when she has to. She's just a fantastic player, and she really is the catalyst for the Lake County.
She really is Westmeath's go-to woman. I see when they're looking up, coming out of the ball, the defence, they're looking for her every time, and when she gets on the ball, she's looking to thread a pass. And in fairness, she hasn't took a touch. She just gets the ball and kicks it inside. She plays the right pass, and Donegal will need to get a grip with her, because if Donegal had won this game, she's the woman to stop.
Sure. So it is 1 minute for the water break. Of course, the top 2 teams in each division. So this is Division 1 North. It is Mayo, Galway, Donegal and Westmeath. And as I said earlier, Westmeath will travel to Pearse Stadium in Salthill to take on Galway next week, and then it's Mayo in Mullingar. Donegal take on Mayo next Saturday here in Ballybofey. Then they travel to North Galway, this time to Tuam Stadium. Galway alternate between different grounds. Donegal 1-2, Westmeath 3 points. Donegal coming forward, but good tackling once again by that Westmeath defence, and they've turned it over, not for the first time here. Super work here. It's Tara Fagan now in possession. Really is excellent work, and as we said, Sean Finnegan will be delighted with their work rate there, Francie.
Yeah, they've been really on top. They're getting a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, ball played inside here. A couple of runners have made a move inside as well. It's Westmeath's Tracy Dillon gives it in here now. It's with the corner forward, Sarah Dillon. She's going to strike that one high, and well, that's possibly the move of the game and the score of the game. That one goes high. Sarah Dillon, excellent work to reduce the arrears to a point. Francie, excellent score.
Brilliant score, and she had the added advantage too. The referee had the hand up, so it was a free shot for her, and if they didn't get it, it was going to be a free kick anyway, so she knew that as well. So that's a great score, brilliant score, Westmeath, and Donegal need to get going here.
Yeah, Katie Hearn in possession, 1 point to her name so far. Donegal leading by a point as the ball is kicked in here. Donegal desperate to get a score coming forward. It's the centre half forward, Niamh McLaughlin, but her shot is blocked, and once again good defending from Westmeath as Donegal try and go short. But yeah, Francie, how many times have we said it? Westmeath just dealing with that one sufficiently, and it's Lucy Power who gets the ball out. It's with the midfielder now, Vicky Carr. Vicky Carr coming forward. Of course, Tommy, her father, is the strength and conditioning coach with Westmeath. Former Dublin manager, of course, back in 1997 to 2001. Westmeath trailing by a point against the breeze as Karen Higgerty just lays off possession. Westmeath, good intelligent play. Ball played into the corner here as Donegal now try and funnel bodies back. They lead by a point. Westmeath driving forward, being really patient here. John Devlin puts up the hand. We're going to go back for a free in, but that Westmeath forwards, they're so patient.
Yeah, that's the difference in him and Donegal. Donegal's in attack again, and there was a ball. Geraldine tried to kick the ball in a central position, and they had the bodies back. It was easy to defend it, you know. And listen, Westmeath's well in this game here now, and we'll see how Anna Jones gets on now. She's hitting it off the ground this time, Paddy, so I'm interested to see how she gets on.
Sure. Anna Jones looking for her second score, taking this one off the carpet. She made the intermediate team of the year last year, and she dissects the posts. And what a response from Anna Jones! What a response from Westmeath. They were trailing by a goal after just 17 seconds, but they've been really and truly on top now, and that was a good score as well. I know people looking at their TV screen will say it's not far out, but it was an acute angle against the breeze, and it's picked up once again.
Yeah, great score. Great score. You hit it off the ground this time, you know. So maybe it's just the one put her off. That you put it on the ground, it was easier to kick, you know. So that's a great score, and we're level pegging here now.
Yeah. Donegal now coming on the exact 24 minutes and 46 seconds gone. Of course, we had the water break, and referee John Devlin will have stopped his watch as well, because we do not have a clock/hooter here in McCool Park in Ballybofe. I know some grounds bring around a portable clock, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. And listen, just on Donegal there, that's just Donegal have been terrible in possession of the ball. They're giving the ball away. Like Karen Guthrie gave away the ball there. It was a terrible pass, and Westmeath have been better in possession of the ball, and see where the free kicks are getting here. So
yep.
Donegal would need to get going.
Lucy McCartan doing some Trojan work there in her own half back line, wearing number 13, but this one is snubbed out, and it's going to be picked up by Niamh McLaughlin. The captain of this Donegal team finds Niamh Higgerty. Higgerty goes long on this occasion. This is better from the green and gold, trying to patiently, as the ball is played through to Karen Guthrie, gets away from one woman, gets away from another, gets away the strike. The white flag is raised. That's a good score from Karen Guthrie.
Yeah, great ball. You listen, Donegal played with a bit of width there, kicked the ball out, and the ball went back in at an angle, kick pass in by Geraldine. Karen Guthrie got the ball, done won her first egg, got a second, and kicked it with a bar. Brilliant point by Karen.
Yep, so it's going to be Sinead Byrne with the restart. Last year was her first season from the Milltown club, which would be, I think, on the Ballymahon to Mullingar Road, as Donegal make another substitute. I can see that it is Megan Ryan from Milford going off, and I think coming on is at number 25, Kit McClenaghan from Moville. Yeah. So as Francie said, if you're just tuning into our live stream, the big change this year and previous years, it is rolling subs, so both sides can bring on as many substitutes as they want, and I think most neutral observers would agree with that. Donegal have won possession. It's with Niamh McLaughlin. She thought about kicking it inside, then she went for the fist, and it goes out to the right and wide.
Yeah, it's a bad wide there, and she did two mains at a kick at her first pass, and she went for the first pass, and it just dropped wide of the post. Donegal's putting a big press on here in the kick out.
Yeah, putting the high press on the kick out, and it's won by the green and gold. It was Blonnet McLaughlin who won it. It's with Katie Hearn now from Glenfin. Now it's with Karen Guthrie outside the D. She strikes that one high. The umpires deliberate. I don't think they've made up their mind. Well, eventually they give that one right, And well, from our vantage point, perhaps went over the post, but look, it's all arbitrary now. It's given as a wide. It remains Donegal 1 goal and 3 points, Westmeath 5 points. I actually thought it was wide, Francie.
Yeah, I think it was wide as well. And the referee did good. In fairness, he had the hand up straight away to say it was wide, you know, so he was behind it as well. So listen,
nobody can accuse us of being biased anyway.
Yeah.
As Anna Jones picks up possession, goes short to number 17, Lucy Power from the Downs Club. It's the Lake County drive forward with Sarah Dillon doing a Trojan amount of work as well. Oh, and that was almost the perfect ball. Leona Archibald made a superb run, but it's dealt with by the Donegal defence. 28 minutes gone, but we have plenty of time to be added on to, of course, that Geraldine McLaughlin injury after just a couple of minutes. As Westmeath's cornerback comes out, you want to make an observation, Francie?
Yeah, this Donegal have been terrible in possession. They're giving away a lot of balls. Another kick pass away again, and you know, they could have hold on to the ball. They're kicking it in, and it's been easy for Westmeath to defend it as well. Another free for Westmeath here.
Yeah, John Devlin has his hand up, so it's going to be a free and a free into Westmeath. As the breeze just, it picks up and then it starts dying again, so it'll be interesting to see. We'll keep an eye on that one for the second half. Leona Archibald standing over the ball here, her side trailing by a point, but they will be quite happy after conceding a goal just after a couple of seconds. She looks up, she's half thought about taking this one on, but no,
she's looking for a charge.
Yeah,
she's looking for a charge, she doesn't want to take it on, so
yeah, Karen Hegarty has made a run, but she tries for the wing forward instead, but it evades Anna Jones as a battle for possession here, but it's won by Donegal. Good work there on that occasion from Katie Hearn. Such an established player just below us here in the terrace side here of McCoolbark in Ballybofey. Takes a little bit of a knock there to the face and she goes down, and referee John Devlin will be putting Tracy Dillon into the book. I think that was accidental, Francie.
Yeah, it was accidental, you know, she was just, I think she stood on her toe, I think it is, you know, so no, it's accidental.
Yeah, so she's going to be receiving some medical attention here. It's been a decent game, Francie.
Yeah, listen, it has been a decent game. I think, you know, in possessions, Westmeath have been on top big time, you know, so.
Yeah, as the play continues, Katie Hearn remains down. It is with Niamh McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes to another Niamh Hegarty into the Westmeath 21-metre line, goes high inside, battle for possession here. One by Geraldine McLaughlin. She gets in the strike but goes to the left and wide.
I think Geraldine should have passed. Karen Guthrie was inside and nobody on her, you know, and she should have kicked it inside her. So bad must be Donegal again, you know.
Yeah,
Donegal have been wasteful, you know, in chances, and they've been terrible in possession of the ball, you know, so that's two things I'm actually looking to improve on.
Yeah. Katie Hearn just below us here, still receiving some medical attention. We know you can't see that on your screen at the moment, as Sinead Byrne stands over this one. So it's at the discretion now of John Devlin. Donegal leading by a point. This one's so evenly poised because Westmeath will have the elements in the second half, as Katie Hearn just limping off here, so that will be a concern for Maxie Kern and his large management team. It's going to be a line ball on the far side to Donegal, as the just look to our left hand side is Katie Hearn. Yeah, she's just a little bit of a light jog here. It's with Niamh McLaughlin now, picks it up just inside the Westmeath half. She's going to go back. Yeah, we're going to have a substitute now. It's going to be interesting to see if Katie Hearn will be able to make her way back on to the park. It's with Niamh Boyle now from the St Noel's Club in South Donegal, and well, Katie Hearn, she hasn't just come back on, she's in possession now, foraging into the Westmeath 13-metre line, and referee John Devlin says there was a foul there and it's going to be a free and a free into Donegal.
Yeah, that's not a good free for Westmeath to give it, because she was running into trouble, and Westmeath girl just stopped her physically, and if she let her go she'd been blown for overcarrying. But listen, it's easy to sit up here.
Yeah, because that Westmeath defence, they have been so disciplined, Francie.
Yeah, been very disciplined, but I think on the other side, I think Donegal kind of played into their hands, and you know, the Donegal are still not playing with the width And if they get playing with width, they'll get the ball on a bit easier, you know.
Yeah, because it's such a wide park here, and I think both managers, that's something they'll both be echoing at half time. It's a big county ground as Karen Guthrie fires that one over. She dissects the post. Donegal extend their lead once again to 2. Donegal 1-4, Westmeath 5 points.
Yeah, listen, Westmeath will be happy enough for that as well, you know. So after we keep repeating ourselves after conceding the goal. So the kickouts here, Donegal are winning a lot of the kickouts from Westmeath as well. So they're putting a high press on it as well, and they've won the ball back here again. Yeah,
something we see now in all grades now in Gaelic football, the high press. It had died there for a while, but it's definitely back, Francie.
Yeah, it's back with a vengeance.
Yeah, certainly is, as Geraldine McLaughlin just goes with the short pass on this occasion to another McLaughlin. It's Neve, and she strikes, and that one goes to the left and wide.
Yeah, could have kept the ball there, you know. She was kicking into the breeze, and it was kind of a bad shot, like, you know. But listen, that's it.
Yeah, Sinead Byrne with the restart once again, and superb pass there to pick out Fiona Claffey, who came deep before that one. She goes short, and referee is just going to give a free here to Westmeath. They really had their purple patch after that Donegal goal, but Donegal have now got a foothold, and they've had a lot of possession in the last 10 minutes or so. So Westmeath, I think, will be happy now to get into the break. Perhaps, 1-2 down, they'll be happy with that, Francis.
Yeah, definitely so.
Yeah, unless they can score here, of course, as a battle for possession, and it's won by... Which way is the umpire just signaling?
Donegal ball.
Yeah, it's Donegal ball. The lineswoman rather just deliberating with John Devlin there on that occasion, but it's most definitely going to be a Donegal ball, and it's going to be taken here by Roisin Rogers from the Nivora club, and it's won here. Well, it's a poor ball on that occasion, won by Karen Higgerty. I thought she was fouled there on that occasion. Referee thought about it. He does have the arm up now, so no matter what happens, we'll be going back for a Westmeath free. That's exactly what has happened, and it's going to be a free dead straight in front of the post to Westmeath. I said they'll be happy to go in the way it is. They won't now, Francie. They have a glorious opportunity to reduce the arrears to 1 once again.
Yeah, Donegal the sideline ball there, and young Julie Rogers kicked the ball back into Evelyn and kicked it just too much and kicked it over her head. And it's a turnover ball, and Maxwell definitely not be happy with that. There's a score here, run to half time, sit in front of the goals.
Yeah, Anna Jones with the
commentator's curse.
Yeah, commentator's curse. It happens so often. She just didn't strike that one the way she wanted to, and it was easily dealt with by Aoife McColgan in the Donegal goal. Won here now by Niamh Higgerty, as Donegal race into the Westmeath 45-metre line, as the ball is played inside. Westmeath now getting loads of bodies back as the strike comes in. There should be one here by Sinead Byrne. Gets a touch on it, just loses it momentarily, but manages to retrieve it, getting tackled there by Karen Guthrie, as referee puts up the hand. Probably, puts up the hand, so it was the keeper that was fouled. She's going to give the kick out here now, but it's one that's overturned by Donegal, and it's Katie Hearn who gives the ball to Niamh McLaughlin. This looks promising outside of the boot. She strikes that one high. She strikes that one over. That's a good score from Niamh.
Yeah, great score. Just came from a kick, or from a free from the goalkeeper. He kicked it straight back to Donegal, and Niamh McLaughlin got the ball, put it inside, and great score.
Yep. So Westmeath now in possession. Donegal leading by that goal. That goal that separates the sides after just 17 seconds. So, as it is going to be a Westmeath ball, they're in possession now with their midfielder Vicky Carr. Likes to break forward. She goes to the corner forward. Lucy McCartan with such an intelligent pass inside. It really was. Excellent move here from Westmeath. Oh, the strike comes in from Anna Jones, but it's well dealt with by Aoife McColgan. And there is the half-time whistle. An entertaining 30 minutes here in McCool Park in Ballybofey. Maxi Curran's Donegal ladies are leading by 3. Donegal 1-5, Westmeath 5 points. Francie, how do you reflect on that opening half?
Well, I suppose reflect, Donegal got off to a great start, and they didn't build on that. I suppose that goes credit to Westmeath. Westmeath had a lot of possession there, and they've missed a lot of free kicks as well. Donegal have been wasteful in possession, giving away a lot of possession. So I would say both managers, first day back, there'll be a lot of mistakes in that there, but first day back they'll be happy enough the way it won. It's an open game of football. The referee's trying to let it flow as much as he can, but it's just it's one of them games where you touch a hand there now, and it's a free in, and Westmeath are getting a lot of frees. Donegal probably, giving away a lot of soft frees at the same time.
And in a strange way, it's both managers in a way, look, they'll be both disappointed in one way, but they'll both be happy in another way. Westmeath, after conceding that early goal, they want to avoid repetition, how they got back into it. And then from a Donegal point of view, not playing that well, perhaps Westmeath on top, and yet they're ahead.
Yeah, that's it, But listen, that's the goal, It's if Westmeath probably kicked on them luck of frees, they were easier frees, and listen, it could have been a drawing game here. See Maxie down with the referee. I would say he's not happy with some of the soft frees that Donegal are giving away.
Maxie's never happy with referees.
No, well, listen, it seems to be that they are getting some of them very soft indeed. So probably just looking to see what is the rules. Some referees, let a wee bit go, but he seems to be have the hand up quite a bit. But he's consistent, we'll give him that.
Yeah, okay. Anybody listening, I live in Longford, so I'm beside Westmeath, so I'll take the Westmeath slant on this one. But no, there it is. Half-time here in a cloudy now McCool Park in Ballybofey. The opening round of the Lidl Ladies National Football League 2021. Rejoin us in around 12 or 13 minutes time. But the half-time score here, it's Donegal who lead by a goal. Donegal 1 goal and 5 points. Westmeath 5 points. As I said, rejoin us in 12 or 13 minutes. Yeah, welcome back to the McCool Park here at Ballybofe. We had a big visitor at half-time, Francie. It was the rain. It absolutely poured for the last 10 minutes here, so it's going to make conditions very, very tough indeed as referee John Devlin throws in the ball. Donegal 1-5, Westmeath 5 points. Francie, that was a huge shower.
Yeah, and I just add into that, there was hailstones as well, Paddy, so listen, we had a couple of seasons there in one.
Yeah.
You know, the sun's trying to get out again here now, so.
Yeah, it's been a difficult enough 13 or 14 month for everybody without having the rain here as well. It's November weather as the strike comes in there from Sarah Dillon. She's done all the hard work, got into a really good position, got away. A strike goes to the right and wide, but I think referee John Devlin, he's calling it back for a free. So good opportunity here for Westmeath right away from the resumption to reduce the arrears to 2.
Maxie's talk with the half time didn't work, and now they've got another free here now, so I think that's very soft free this time, definitely, you know. And even if Westmeath weren't even looking for the free this time, but they're going to get an opportunity here now, and she's going to go on the ground this time, Paddy, for the free. So
yeah, Anna Jones going to take this one off the carpet just outside the Donegal 21 metre line. The breeze, we spoke about it so many times in the opening 30, it dies and then picks up again. Westmeath will have whatever elements there are as Anna Jones just nonchalantly strikes that one over. That, given the conditions, again, you look at it from the TV screen here, it mightn't look like much, but that was a good kick.
A very good freak. Oh, that's 2 from 2 off the ground, so maybe she should stick to on the ground with him, you know.
Yeah, sure. And I'd just like to reiterate, this really is a new departure for ladies GAA. All games are free in the National Football League. Fantastic work from the Ladies Gaelic Association. And you can get them all in one if you just go onto the Ladies Gaelic website, and you will find streaming there, and just click on the link. And to reiterate, they are free, and some fantastic production companies out there, none more so than the man filming here today, Rory O'Brien, and he is assisted by James Conlon. And the game is really, really growing. Karen Guttery is growing into this contest. She gives a fist pass inside, looking for Geraldine McLaughlin, but it evades the corner forward. A little bit of a scrum there for possession, but Westmeath deal with that one competently. Just a 2-point game now. Donegal 1-5, Westmeath 6 points. The Lake County coming out with possession there, but it's overturned. Good work there by the Donegal number 13, Niamh Higgerty, and now the strike comes in, but it goes to the right and wide. Yeah,
Geraldine gave a shot there now, and she will kick it into a bit of a breeze, and it's just drop wide of the post.
Yeah, so it is going to be Aoife McColgan here from Malin with the restart. Coming out the near side here, the terrace stand side here of McCool Park, won by Donegal again, causing Westmeath some problems with their own kick out. Ball played into the corner here. Westmeath now trying to funnel bodies back as a long diagonal ball comes in here from Niamh Higgerty. Donegal managed to hold on to possession with Katie Heron just foraging through, gets in the strike. Has that one went over? It has indeed. John Devlin did have up his hand, but it's all in vain, because all that matters is the ball went over the bar. She dissects the post. Another score for Donegal.
Yeah, great score by Katie Heron there. She came through the middle and kicked a brilliant score, and that's Donegal back in front again by the goal.
Yeah, Donegal leading by that goal, which separates the sides. If you're just tuning into the stream here, Donegal's goal coming after just 17 seconds, and that is what separates the sides as the ball goes out over the line here. It's going to be a line ball, going to be taken here by Roisin Rogers as Donegal pick up possession now in their own half back line. This is better from Maxie Kern's troops. Coming forward here is Niamh Boyle from St Naws in possession, has player for support if she wants it from Roisin Rogers. Goes back now to Niamh Higgerty, just trying to turn her lady, which is Vicky Kiar. Eventually the ball is played through to Niamh Higgerty, gets in the strike, the white flag goes up. Much better from Donegal.
Yeah, she started that score and she made that score herself. Great run through the middle of Westmeath defence and kicked. There was a chance of a goal on, but she took the point, so great score for Donegal. They're putting a real press in the Westmeath kick out here, and that's the ball out over the sideline again from the kick out. So Donegal sideline ball again here, so can they get another score?
Yep, Donegal in possession here with sideline ball with Donegal's centre half forward, Niamh McLaughlin. Goes back here with Niamh Boyle. Has support if she wants it from Katie Hearn. Goes to the Glenfin lady and she comes through and she's won herself a free, or no, referee John Devlin, yeah, he's given it the other way. So Westmeath now coming on the attack, trailing by 4 points. Ball played into the corner here, won by Sarah Dillon. Dillon trying to take on her opponent Niamh Carr. She's coming in through the byline here. She's going to have to go back. Donegal getting bodies back. Oh, and that's a dangerous ball across the square, but well dealt with there by the Donegal defence on that occasion.
Yeah, and I just see as well, Leona Archibald hasn't gone back out in the second half. She's been replaced by Lorraine Duncan.
Yeah.
Niamh McLaughlin goal, yeah, could have been a goal.
Yeah, as Donegal come forward here in possession now, leading by 4 points. That Niamh McLaughlin goal after just 17 seconds separating the sides, and Meath have overturned it once again. Karen Godery disappointed with that one as Westmeath midfielder now coming through. Vicky Carr racing into the Donegal 45-metre line. She's into the 30 now, such a pacey player. Oh, and here's a glorious goal opportunity here for Westmeath. Is the ball going to go to the back of the net? It's not. Sarah Dillon, well, she went low, but it goes high, and well, the Westmeath management team will be disappointed with that one. A let-off for the Donegal defence, but good work and a nice move from Westmeath.
Yeah, lovely move, and it came from Karen Guthrie getting turned over in the top of the D, and they got the ball up, and the substitute Lorraine Duncan, she just went through the heart of Donegal defence, offloaded, and Sarah Dillon should have finished. Point's a good score, but the goal was on, but she took the point.
Yeah, in a low-scoring game, raising the green flag really would have been a huge score, as Westmeath's full forward Karen Higgerty receiving some medical attention here. Conditions now very, very difficult, very complex for both sets of teams, because it absolutely poured at half time as Aoife McColgan takes a kick out, won here by Westmeath, but they lose it. Picked up by Katie Hare, just racing through the Westmeath midfield. Referee puts up his arm. He's going to see how this one develops in terms of the advantage. Lays the ball off to Niamh McLaughlin. Will she take on the shot? She won't. She will go into the corner. Back out here now to Shelley Tuig, a native of Bantir, County Cork. Back to Donegal's midfielder Katie Hearn, gets in the strike, but that one goes aimlessly to the left and wide.
Yeah, that's a bad miss.
Wide.
Yeah, it's a bad miss. Top of the D there, she'd been a score, and Katie Hearn was one of the right people to get on the ball, one of the shooters, and she just sliced it wide.
Yeah. So it is Westmeath now trying to launch an attack, but it's overturned by Donegal once again, causing, as I said a number of times, Westmeath big problem on their own kick out. Here comes Roisin Rogers breaking through, gives a short pass off to Donegal's number 25 Kate McClenaghan from O'Ville, but goes into the waiting arms of Sinead Byrne.
Yeah, Donegal there should have two scores. There actually been another score there now, but she kicked into the goalkeeper's hand, which is Cardinal Sun here now, and you get possession back to Westmeath again. And I know they're a good bit from goal here, but still bad miss.
Yeah, Fiona Claffey in possession inside her own half, gives a foot pass to Niamh Spellman. Spellman goes down this near side, not the best ball that Spellman has ever given, just asking a huge amount of Lucy McCartan from St Loman's Club in Mullingar. And it's going to be a sideline ball here to Donegal, going to be taken by Evelyn McGinley. Nearly intercepted there by Lucy McCartan. Donegal living dangerously. One here now by Katie Hearn, who is doing a Trojan amount of work. Back to Evelyn McGinley, who plays a 1-2. The Glenfin lady now in possession, has a runner. That's good work here on this occasion from the green and gold. It's Niamh McLaughlin in possession, has Kate McClenaghan if she wants her. That's exactly what she does. McClenaghan goes short. Is there a goal chance here for Donegal? Well, there was a goal chance, but McLaughlin, she went high. She probably was thinking of a major there, Francie.
Yeah, listen, it's not like Geraldine must say there when she gets opportunity, but listen, they got a point. It was a good point to get at this stage, I think the game, both teams that come out here, it's been slow start, a lot of mistakes been made too. Doesn't suppose the weather's about to play in it as well, but seems to hasn't been as good as the first half start,
Yeah. as Westmeath bring on another substitute. And just to reiterate, that really is a new departure for ladies football. All the games are free this year, and it's an all-in-one package really. You go onto the Ladies Gaelic website and you'll see on the left hand side streaming, and you just click under the match that you want. The game is in a good place, and it is getting better and better as Niamh Hegarty takes the sideline ball, goes inside looking for Karen Guttery, left footed out here, but this should be won by the Westmeath defence. No, and it's overturned. Donegal's Katie Hare now driving through. Well, she was in probably two minds there, Francie, to lay it off or go for the shot. She was unsure, and it goes into the arms of Sinead Byrne. Yeah, into the goalkeeper's hands again. You know, Donegal putting Westmeath under serious heat on the kick out. Donegal have got three sideline balls. They've only got one score of it all the same, you know. Listen, Katie Hearn should have scored that, and nobody will know better than Katie herself. She frustrated. You just can see her reaction, you know, she should have scored. Yeah, you just get the feeling this is a huge 5 or 10 minutes in this contest as Westmeath go long looking for Ciara Blundell, who was carrying an injury in the last couple of months. Gives a ball across. Of course, she was Player of the Year in Dubai as well for Shara Gales before. A really competent player indeed, as Donegal now come forward with Niamh Hegarty. There's space inside with Niamh McLaughlin. Gives a short hand pass here to Karen Guttery, trying to get away from 1-2 Westmeath defenders. And that's excellent work there from the Westmeath defence. They've overturned possession. Not only have they done that, they've won themselves a free. And Westmeath defence right throughout this contest have been very good, Francie. Yeah, Karen went back into the traffic. You know, Westmeath have the middle cordoned off there, and Karen went back into the traffic and the turnover there now, and Westmeath's on the ascendancy here. Turnover again for Donegal. Yeah, it's just one of those type of games where there are so many turnovers, but conditions now really difficult indeed, as Anne-Marie Logue manages to get that pass away. Good work from the Donegal wing back on that occasion. Donegal just growing into this contest. Of course, favourites coming into this one. Westmeath in the intermediate championship, Donegal in the senior championship. As Donegal come forward here, screaming for it is Niamh McLaughlin. Oh, short hand pass to Geraldine McLaughlin, but it's well dealt with by the Westmeath defence once again, and that was another opportunity. Should Donegal have taken the point there, Francie? Yeah, and listen, brilliant work from Katie Hearn there. She drove through the middle there and opened up gaps, and Niamh McLaughlin tried to offload to Geraldine and just was cut out last minute. And you know, could have kicked this point, but they smelled blood and went for the goal and didn't succeed. So it's a turnover now, or free kick here now for Westmeath. Yeah, and it is going to be free to Westmeath. Deep inside their own half. 4 points separating the sides. Donegal 1 goal and 8 points. Westmeath 7 points. We've played 12.5 minutes here of the second half. Just a reminder, last night in the other match in Division 1 North, Mayo met neighbours Galway, and it was the Mayo ladies who came out on top in a pulsating contest. 2 goals and 15 points to Galway's 2 goals and 14 points. Here's Westmeath's Fiona Claffey leading by example. She's the captain of this side. Gives the ball to her fellow wing forward Anna Jones. Just no room there to get away the shot, but Westmeath waiting patiently. Eventually the strike comes, and and it comes off the crossbar. It's Lorraine Duncan from Gary Castle, and well, that was a good effort, but Donegal clear their lines. Yeah, listen, hit the crossbar there, and there was 2 Westmeath girls rushing in it, just went over the top of their head. No Donegal people followed them in, so Donegal's in attack here now. Donegal get a score, be a great score to get. Yeah, Niamh Hegarty driving through. She goes high, and that's a really good score. Very disappointing from a Westmeath point of view. It should have been a point down the other end, and instead Donegal go up the other end and get a score. That can be a momentum killer there, Francie. Yeah, a real killer altogether, you know. And it could have been a goal to Westmeath too, because the 2 girls had followed the ball and it just bounced over their head, and could have been a goal to Westmeath, and Donegal would have been in trouble, you know. But Donegal got a point of it, so it's a great point to get. Yeah, the Tyrconnell ladies well and truly in the ascendancy now, leading by 5 points, but it's Westmeath here in possession, and I think it's going to be a free. Is a foul there off the ball. I have to say, I didn't see a huge amount in that. Seemed a little bit harsh, but it was a free to Donegal, and they are coming forward now as the ball is played through here to Karen Guttery. Not the best ball inside, but the Glenfin club woman managed to win it. as Geraldine McLaughlin has to come deep to win that one, but she loses it in a bit of a scrummage there. It'll be interesting to see what John Devlin does with this one. There's a Donegal woman on the ground at the moment. Has he put his arm up there for free for Westmeath? I'm not sure, Francie.
Yeah, listen, I think Donegal, what they call it, seemed to be a push when they went to the ground, seeing as Geraldine give away the free.
Yeah, push on the ground, so a free to Westmeath deep inside their own half. Westmeath will be very disappointed because they're wind assisted in the second half. Okay, it's swirling a little bit now, but they had done so well the last quarter of the first half, and they would have really tried to, use that wind advantage in the second half because they were on top in a lot of departments, Francie.
Yeah, definitely so, and I think Louise Archibald been taken off as well, or if it's injury, like she was going through a lot of ball, caused Donegal a lot of bother, and she's off, and Westmeath are going again here now, and they seem to be coming into the game a wee bit more now as well.
Yeah, quarter of an hour remaining. Ciara Blundell lays off possession. She has made a big difference to this Westmeath team since she came on. Gives the ball to Lorraine Duncan. She's fouled, and it's going to be a free into Westmeath, and a chance to reduce the arrears to 4 points once again. You would imagine it's going to be Anna Jones is going to take this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight score all the same. It's a good 35-40 yards out there now. But she's the ball in her hands this time, so Donegal's not marking, they're sleeping here. It's like a short free kick.
Yeah, Donegal sleeping, but good work from Westmeath. As the strike comes in, and it's a dangerous ball in around the square, but John Devlin puts up the arms. Going to be a free out to Donegal. Winning possession here with Shelley Tsuig, who works now in Donegal. As I said, a native of County Cork. She plays for the St Mary's Convoy Club in East Donegal, and it's going to be a free to the green and gold deep inside their own half. Donegal leading by 5. This is a huge couple of minutes now for both sides, Francie.
Yeah, we're just coming up to the water break as well, so I'm actually looking to get them in the last quarter to try and see out the game here. From Westmeath's point of view, they were trying to just kick on and lock more scores.
Yeah. Just to reiterate, the draw was made during the week for the championship this year, and it will be helter-skelter, and it really is bang this year. Donegal in a group with Galway and Kerry, while Westmeath are in a 4-team group: Westmeath, Longford, Wexford and Sligo. But I suppose from a Westmeath point of view, they're playing in Division 1 in the league, and they're a competent, they're a good side, and they had such disappointment with losing to Westmeath last year that really be hoping to go one further this year, because they're absolutely, most definitely good enough.
Yeah, definitely so, and they beat in the final last year by Meath, and as I was saying earlier on there, Meath that's their third final in a row, and they lost the last two, so Westmeath looking to get back to that. Division 1 football, definitely bring them on, and I would say they're in the draw there with 4 teams, and probably didn't want that to be an extra game for them, as well. So listen, to get even back to the finals, it's a long road to start here now, but playing Division 1 football definitely helped them come back down to Intermediate Championship.
And look, how difficult this is going to be, and I know you're in charge of a club team, in Donegal in men's, and it's the same for club ladies, inter-county ladies, and for everybody. Given the nature and the unprecedented nature, if you like, of this year's league and championship across all grades, men and women, injuries is going to be just a key theme again this year. Yeah,
definitely so, and listen, the powers that be, 4 weeks training before the game start, and a normal ideal world, you would be doing that for maybe 8 or 10 weeks before you go back in, and you're just cutting the time, and you're expecting players to get up to that level to go and play competitive games. And listen, you seen in the men's game, there's men's like Michael Murphy, like he lasted 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes, 10 minutes last night. He's off with a hamstring injury, and like all the games so far, they're all.
And a number of ladies, we're not certain obviously at the moment, we haven't got information, just going on and off here today as well.
Yeah, so listen, it's a trend, and it's very hard to try and get up to that level. And club football last year as well, you could see there was a lot of men getting injured in training as well, and like it's game on game, there's no real rest in it, and if you get injured for a game now, you could miss 2 or 3 games, maybe even 4. So listen, we're glad to see football back, but that's the science side of it, about people getting injured and on both codes, men and women. It's just the level it's at now.
Yeah, the water break is up. It's supposed to be 60 seconds, but I have a feeling that one was well and truly over the 60 seconds, but I don't think too many people are complaining. The underfoot very difficult here, and look, as I said, across all grades in men's and women, I think just to get back out playing and just get that fitness up, because there's nothing really, Francie, like a game as we can see here.
No, you need the football. It's hard. People will train surely, but it's all about the games, and in fairness, this is the great to get back to playing games again.
Yep. As Niamh Higgerty picks up possession, surrounded by 2-3 Westmeath ladies, and just a little bit of a trip comes in there. Higgerty goes down, and it's going to be a free into Donegal, and a chance for Maxi current side to take a 6-point lead. And you would have to say that the green and gold will be in a really good position if this one goes over, Francie, which you would expect.
Yeah, you would expect that. I suppose it was a good free to give away because the goal was on, and I wonder if she's going to get a yellow card here into the bargain.
Yeah, so it's going to be the Westmeath cornerback, Niamh Spellman. She works as a primary school teacher in her 7th year playing inter-county football with Westmeath, and yes, it's a yellow card.
Yeah, in the men's game that'll be a black card and a penalty. It's inside the what they called. So listen, the ladies there, it's a yellow card now, but it's not a penalty. I don't think he hasn't made a decision yet.
I think the ladies have it right, Francie, because we see a lot of managers giving out in the men's game about that. So it's a yellow card and a sin bin there for Niamh Spellman.
Donegal lady still down here. Niamh Higgerty still down here. I think it is a free, Paddy. I thought it was inside the box, but it's not.
Yeah, it's going to be Karen Guttery who's going to stand over this one. A chance for Donegal to take a 6-point lead. We have 10 minutes of normal time remaining. You would expect Guttery, originally of course from Castlefin, but plays her club football with Glenfin, straight in front of the posts, and she makes no mistake. Donegal lead by 6, well and truly in the ascendancy. Francie, Westmeath will need to go down and probably will need a goal or two now.
Yeah, in fairness, Donegal mid haying the Westmeath kick out all day, and they're doing well again here now. It's a free into Donegal here now, so another score here.
And kickouts are so important in the modern game, and even Westmeath caused Donegal hassle in that first half with the kick out themselves, and it's been the opposite now in the second half. When Donegal push up, it can lead to confusion and uncertainty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Donegal definitely made hay in the second half of the kick out, and a free kick here. And listen, Westmeath are down to 14 as well, so Donegal have an added advantage of another girl as well, so they'll be able to go really aggressive on the kick out.
So, Karen Guttery got one just a few moments ago. A chance to extend Donegal's lead from 6 to 7. Wherever you're tuning in far and wide across the globe, we hope you're enjoying the commentary and that we're not too biased here for the LGFA. As Karen Guttery strikes, that one goes high, that one goes over, and it is a good platform now that people can watch the matches, because there'll be so many family members from Westmeath and Donegal, not just around Ireland watching, but right around the world.
Yeah, it's definitely so. And see, Maxie's put off Geraldine McLaughlin there now, and Roisin McCaff, her clubmate from Termon's, replaced her on the full forward line. So it's a new position for Roisin. You would know Roisin well, of course, a good player. Yeah, brilliant player. Roisin be seen as a midfielder or a goalkeeper, but she's playing inside here now, so.
Absolutely. As Westmeath's wing back picks up possession here, goes to the midfielder Vicky Carr, holding on to possession. Thought about going long, but goes short instead with Lorraine Duncan. Seen a lot of the ball here since she came on, and Devlin puts the referee, the man in the middle, puts up his arm. It's going to be a free into Westmeath. Correct decision there, Frank.
Yeah, correct decision. And Donegal, listen, it's a good free to give away again. Still a hard score there. She's top of the D, and she's going with her hands this time.
Yeah. So it is going to be Anna Jones just outside the D. Just makes her way inside the D, strikes that one high. This one going to be kept in. Good work there from the Donegal ladies. You'd imagine now they just need to see this one out, leading by 7 points. They've been much better in the second half.
Yeah, they've been better in the second half. They've been really aggressive as well, and pushing up on the kick out, in a big platform for them, and they've got a lot of scores off that. So listen, Westmeath seem to have looked at tiring here, in Donegal going with the ascendancy, but I suppose it's easy when you're in the lead to keep pushing on. Yeah, fair enough. One here by Niamh Higgerty, wearing number 13, but doing a Trojan amount of work right throughout the park. Niamh Carr with a short fist pass goes to Evelyn McGinley, who in turn finds Niamh Boyle. Niamh having a fine afternoon here.
in what is now a very wet McCool Park Ballybofey. The rain has stopped, but underfoot conditions very, very difficult after that shower we had at half-time. Roisin Rogers now in possession, gives the ball to Niamh Boyle. Good work there from Niamh Boyle as Donegal come forward with Shelley Tsuig coming up the far side, the stand side of McCool Park here in Ballybofey. Just over 5.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Of course, the referee will have stopped his watch as Evelyn McGinley from the St Michael's Club picks up possession, goes short to Niamh McLaughlin, takes on the strike, and she'll be disappointed with that one.
Yeah, it's another one into the goalkeeper's hands, just giving the possession back. He was well kicking it dead, you know, getting set up with their Westmeath are going to cup the pitch with the ball here now.
Westmeath coming forward. You would imagine at this stage in the game they need goals. Well, you wouldn't imagine, they definitely need goals as they're trying to work a move here. Westmeath have only scored 2 points in the second half. The half-time score was Donegal 1-5, Westmeath 5 points. So they were really unable to build on that momentum that they got in the latter stages of the opening half. As the ball is kicked inside here, but it should be won by Roisin Rogers. She's had a really, really good second half.
Yeah, she's really good second half, and you know the first half she gave away a bad sideline ball, but she's really grown in stature. It's a free again here now. It's just Donegal, one of the Donegal ladies pushed aside the girl from Westmeath. And
yeah, I think we're going to have another substitute as well as we have a free.
Louise Archibald's back.
Yeah,
on.
Leona Archibald is coming back on. She was so influential in that opening 30 minutes and a huge, huge loss for Westmeath. And she's standing over the ball here on the stand side here of McCool Park in Ballybofey. It'll be interesting to see what difference she can make. She'll only have 4 minutes of normal time to try and do damage to that Donegal defence. Anna Jones now with a delicate, beautiful pass inside. This is much better from Westmeath. Oh, and a big hit comes in there from Lorraine Duncan, and we're going to have a free and a free in to Westmeath.
It's a free out, Paddy.
Oh, he's given a free out.
Yep.
Sorry, he initially signalled in and he turned his decision, so I presume they were done for charging there.
Yeah, charging. It's a charging, so she could get a yellow card here, you know.
Is that a correct decision?
Yeah, she was charging. She had the head down, she was running, so Katie Heron just stood big and she just tumbled her.
Okay, fair enough. Referee John Devlin just going to have a word here with Lorraine Duncan, and it's a yellow card for Lorraine Duncan. So they're
down to 13 now, Paddy.
They are down to 13. It will be very interesting to see, will Donegal completely empty their bench? Some really, really good players on that bench. As Donegal drive forward now with Evelyn McGinley, likes to get forward. That's a good pass inside to Suzanne White. It's great to see her playing from the Killybegs club. What a footballer she is. Lays off possession with Karen Guttery now, but the ball is so wet and Donegal end up losing possession. We mentioned Suzanne White, good to see her getting game time as well.
Yeah,
a lovely footballer.
Lovely footballer, great to see her get a good her senior debut as well. So
yeah,
listen, fairness, this place good to get games, get yourself settled in and stuff like that there, work on.
We need more players from my end of the county as well, Francie. Of course, too many North. I'm only joking. They're all Donegal. I'll get chewed now this evening as Donegal holds on to possession with Niamh McLaughlin, the captain of the side. Donegal now 1 goal and 11 points. Westmeath 7 points. 2 minutes of normal time remaining. What we have is what we hold, will be the message coming from the Donegal management team as Niamh McLaughlin sprayed a pass there across to Katie Hearn, who plays a lovely 1-2, picked up here by the Glenfin woman. Gives a brilliant ball inside. This is probably the move of the match from a Donegal point of view. And the aforementioned Suzanne White raises the white flag. What a move, Francie.
Brilliant move there, and Katie Hearn kicked the ball into Roisin McCaff. She won it out in front and laid off to Suzanne, kicked a brilliant score. Probably the best score of the game from Donegal's point of view. Yeah,
Donegal now racing to an 8-point lead, and you'd have to say the points will be staying here in the Northwest, but it is a long season in League and Championship. And just to reiterate, Westmeath will play Galway next Sunday in Pearse Stadium in Salt Hill. Throw in here, won by Evelyn McGinley, wearing number 3, Francie, but she's played a much more advanced role in the second half.
Yeah, listen, Evelyn's very comfortable on the ball as well, so listen, it's out there, sits her as well because she's good in the ball, and she's been involved in a lot of Donegal's play in the second half there.
Yeah, fair enough. So Donegal 1-12, Westmeath 7 points. Leona Archibald there is back on the field. As we said, she was a huge loss when she went off injured, and well, what a tackle. That was perfect timing there from the commentator. We normally get it wrong, but excellent work there. She's going to go to Westmeath number 19, Ciara Blundell, doing good work as well, getting away from Niamh Carr. Short hand pass. Here comes Vicky Carr. Vicky Carr gets in the shot, but that one goes to the right hand wide. That was a good move on that occasion, but unfortunately, from a Westmeath point of view, it comes to nothing.
No, it's a great move, and just was a rush of blood just to kick the ball and kicked it wide, you know. And another sub for Donegal here now. You see Karen Guthrie making her way off, and it's Kate Kinney coming on. So Kate Kinney and Rashi McCaff's your two full forward line now. Two people will be known as centre half back and midfielder, so I'm actually looking to change it up.
Yeah. And we cannot emphasise enough, and we've said it a couple of times already, the squads, and I know it's a cliche, but the squads are going to be key. And some of the Donegal ladies that get back on, we talk about Suzanne White putting that one over, that'll do her confidence the world of good. You know, we've seen Roisin Rogers and that. And for both teams, the squads are going to be massive, because you're coming up against the Dublins and Corks and these kind of teams later on in the championship.
Yeah, listen, exactly. And listen, there's getting game time too, no matter when you get it. And some of them girls making their debut today, and they'll remember that. You know, they played up through all the underage teams, and to get playing now for the senior team is a great thing. Playing with Geraldine McLaughlin and Katie Hearn and Karen Guthrie and the likes of them, Lonnie Laird. There's another great score there.
Yes, well, she won't forget her debut in a hurry. Two fabulous scores, both from distance, and they'll enjoy that one in Killybegs tonight.
Yeah, definitely so. Great score, and great to see her getting off to a good start too, you know.
Yeah, long kick out comes. Superb work there from Westmeath. Won here by Fiona Coyle from the Westmeath County champions, Roxford Bridge. St Mary's, of course, they are going for 3 in a row in the Lake County this year. And of course, a lot of their club players do play camogie with Westmeath as well. Probably why they don't have more players available to Sean Finnegan's side here. Ball played into Niamh Higgerty, who has come very deep to win this one. Donegal 113, Westmeath 7 points. As Donegal come forward, Suzanne White has made a run, but the ball is to the back of the net. It's Niamh McLaughlin. Suzanne White had made a run, and that's Niamh's second goal, and that is the points. Most definitely they were in the bag before that goal, but that really is the icing on the cake. Niamh McLaughlin from Moville, the captain of the Donegal team, an excellent goal.
Yeah, brilliant goal, brilliant turnover from Donegal for starters. I think that, you know, the Donegal's two ladies up, and I think this really showing there now, and it's a great ball by Niamh, and great goal by Niamh McLaughlin. You know, it's 2 goals today, and she's been great on the ball a lot for Donegal today as well, and a great start for Niamh McLaughlin as captain.
Yeah, Westmeath coming forward here with Sinead Murtagh. Goes inside. Superb ball to Fiona Claffey. A chance for a goal for Westmeath, and she's pulled unceremoniously to the ground. Going to be a penalty to Westmeath, and a chance to respond to that Donegal goal a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, listen, it's a stonewall penalty, you know, and she'll be lucky if she doesn't get a yellow card here, someone as well.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, you would imagine it's going to go to the sin bin here, even though it's all in vain at this stage. Yes, John Devlin brandishes a yellow card to Donegal's corner back Niamh Carr, so a penalty and a chance for Leona Archibald to put the ball to the back of the net. She actually got a penalty against Meath last year in the intermediate final in Crow Park. And as we said, look, the league is important, but it's all about the championship, and Westmeath will try and take a lot out of this league and go on and win the intermediate grade this year. So she raised the green flag in Crow Park in late December. Will she raise the green flag in McCool Park, Ballybofey? Beautiful strike from Leona Archibald. A good penalty. Yeah,
and that all came from Donegal's press and the kick out, and Westmeath won the kick out. Donegal had too many bodies pushed up and couldn't get back. Even Donegal had two women advantage. Westmeath got in quite easy, you know, so Maxie won't be happy with that.
Yeah, Donegal now 2 goals and 13 points. Westmeath 1-7. A little bit of a purple patch here for the visitors as Leona Archibald gets in possession, races into the Donegal 21 metre line. She strikes that one high, and well, she's just bending down there, and she'd be disappointed with that one.
Yeah, disappointed. Donegal gave away possession again there, you know, and Westmeath could have been for another goal, but they didn't. So
lady of the match, Francie. You can think about that for the next minute or so. I won't put you on the spot. I know it's your first game of 2021 as well, so we'll relax you into it. There's been no relaxing for this lady in the ball at the moment, Suzanne White. She lays off possession. So impressive since she came on as a substitute, with Roisin McCaffrey now from Termon. Gets in the strike, but this should go into the arms of Sinead Byrne, as John Devlin just a few seconds ago looked at his watch. It'll be interesting to see how much more time he is going to add on. Of course, the top two teams in Division North, Division 1 North, will go on to the league semi-finals, which will be played the 12th and 13th of June. And the bottom team in Division 1 North will play the bottom team in Division 1 South to see who gets relegated, as Donegal deal with that one competently as well, leading by 9 points. Evelyn McGinley didn't get forward as much in the first half, and that's been a key theme for Donegal in the second half.
Yeah, definitely so, and she got on a lot of ball, and so is this woman here too, Niamh McLaughlin.
Yep.
And Donegal seem to be just keeping possession here now. But just to go to the player of the match, I think the woman has got the ball there, Kitty Hearn. I think she's been really catalyst in the second half for Donegal's victory. You know, she got on a lot of ball, and she was driving through the middle a lot there, and I think she got 2 points in the game as well. So I think Kitty was probably our best game for Donegal in a while.
The full-time whistle has been blown by referee John Devlin. Donegal 2 goals and 13 points. Westmeath 1 goal and 7 points. How do you reflect on that contest as a whole, Francie?
Yeah, listen, I suppose from Donegal's point of view, Donegal, you know, home advantage, but looking to get off to a good start. They've won the game quite comfortable. It hasn't been as comfortable as if you were watching the game. It wasn't been as comfortable as you think. From Westmeath's point of view, they're probably trying to get themselves for, like, they're playing senior league. They're playing intermediate championship. It's all about, you know, the learnings of this here, and they'll definitely take learnings from it, and they'll probably looking to stay in the division. So we're probably going to come to, you know, next week they play Galway, and they might get nothing out of that game as well. So listen, they'll be probably looking at the other division to see who they'll be playing in the playoff, you know, to try and stay in that division. And
look, to avoid repetition, but you did say one of the key themes in Donegal's dominance in that second 30 minutes was the high press on the kickouts.
Yeah, listen, Donegal did very well in the second half in the kickout. You know, I counted, you know, I think the ball went out kicked out over the sideline 3 times, and Donegal got scores off it, and then there's a couple of balls and went out the middle, and Donegal won possession. But I think maybe the real turning point was when Westmeath went down to 14. Donegal really capitalised that, and then they went down to 13, and Donegal kicked on from there. And listen, as Maxie, it'll be knowing how he'll be happy enough for that, but he'll be nitpicking his stuff too to try and fix and pose. In first half, Donegal were very bad in possession. They give away a lot of ball for Westmeath. It's a funny one way Leona Archibald bringing off and, you know, put it back on with 4 minutes, and she had a big contributor in the first half, a lot of ball for Westmeath. But listen, must have been something, an injury or something, but I just can't see if he put her back on when the game was over.
Yeah, and look, as we said a few times as well, it's just about getting out now and getting a first game under the belt, isn't it, Francis?
Yeah, definitely so. First game in the belt, and Donegal, my old home next, and Donegal were trying to get a one in that as well, you know, so they could get them into a semi-final, another one, you know, so that's what they'll be looking at. And you just come on from here, and Westmeath has said they go to Galway next week, and it's not going to be easy either.
Yeah, sure. It is not easy when you're dining at the top table. There you have it, a huge debt of thanks and gratitude to Rory O'Brien and James Conlon. They don't come any better than these two guys. They were both on camera today, and just to reiterate, it really is a new departure for ladies football. All the matches will be streamed in 2021. Go on to the Ladies Gaelic Association website, the LGFA, and look for the streaming section on the left hand side. And to reiterate for the 15th time, it is all free. What a fabulous service. Once again, thanks to James Conlon and Rory O'Brien, and to my co-commentator Francie Freed. We hope we weren't too biased and that you enjoyed the coverage here from McCool Park in Ballybofoy. The full-time score once again before we leave you, it's finished in a win for Donegal, and a 9-point win. Donegal 2 goals and 13 points. Westmeath 1 goal and 7.